Hello.
Hello, good morning. How are you all today? Well, it's time for another deep dive
Ooh,
into
yeah.
the crazy minds of Billy and Bear. So,
Just sharing some love,
yeah,
some
we are.
trying to
Yeah,
channel some inner wisdom. We do attempt or intend to have 5D conversations always,
yeah,
right? And that means, you're letting everything flow coming from the heart. So, we're looking to see what our higher selves have for everybody today.
yeah. So we were talking about, is this the choice, is our current life the choice that we would have made? Or that we actually even are making right now because we feel that we have the power to change our life to for it to be whatever it is we want it to be. Some of us may feel like, well, I can't do that for various reasons. I have obligations, I don't have enough money, whatever. There's always a ton of excuses on why we can't live the best life that we want to live.
Exactly.
So we didn't even really get into a discussion of it, which we never do for these videos. We just kind of pick a topic and run with it. So whatever comes out of our crazy mouth, we're both wired this morning.
Yeah, we kind of already
Yeah.
started.
Uh,
But basically, so the question is, what is your true self? Not all the BS around you, not the 3D version, but, the highest version of you. What does that life look like?
yeah.
If there were no boundaries, if there were no limitations, if there was no such thing as fear. So when I say 5D, that's what I mean. It is they call it other dimensions, but it's all kind of happening here once. It's a matter of raising your own vibration. That's what ascension is. It's becoming more expanded, bringing more of your higher self into your physical form. In negativity, only so much fits in because your higher self is that pure love, that higher wisdom, that there is no hate in that higher way of living, right? We're
Mm-hmm.
here, we're understanding that we're all of the one. We're here to reunite, to come back together in that, hold down the light, hold down the energy. This is how we create the new earth. And with the old programming of the fear and the fear base and don't use your imagination, we don't even know what does that look like,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
What does it look like? And so that's what we were talking about, you know?
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
yeah. Oh,
Well,
I can go off. There's so much was coming, but I'm like, ooh, take a breath. Slow down. give give Bear some airtime
no,
and
no, no, no.
we'll
That's
keep
fine.
going.
I mean,
Yeah, and always ask questions too if that triggers something in you. So
yeah,
leave us a question.
and that's very important right there. However, are your thoughts responsive to things?
Yeah, you were talking about
Right.
what everybody's dealing with, and then earlier I was saying, oh, I'm sorry for
No,
cutting you
no.
off,
Go
but you're
ahead.
spurring these things. Earlier I was saying, yeah, because we are at this critical time, so everyone is faced with their uttermost, with the biggest crap that they've been dealing with all their life, right? But
Yeah.
true, Spirit says that which is your biggest struggle, you become the expert at, right? There's a bunch
Oh,
of other
beautiful.
sayings like that. And it is your soul's journey to come through this. I mean, we are experts at our own experiences, right? That's what
Mm-hmm.
we know best.
Yeah.
And if we're a God spark and a soul piece coming down here to do something, then our mission is somehow related to that thing that you're facing right
Oh,
now.
beautiful.
That
Beautiful.
relationship stuff,
Yeah.
right? I'm going through that family stuff. Most of us are. The family thing's coming up big now because
Yeah.
I believe that was a programming too, where we kind of make ourselves suffer,
Yeah.
and take on the abuse of family members. Yet, how is either side helping each other, in those situations? So, oh, we could go down a whole nother rabbit hole there. But yeah, so everything you're facing now, we want to get angry at it, which only makes the wall deeper. Like in the
Right.
past, blah, 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 we run away, whatever. Because I feel myself pulling away, but I also don't want to run away. I want
Mm-hmm.
to deal with it. I want to lovingly create closure or temporary closure because I have to honor me. I have to honor God's whispers in me for what I'm here to bring, right? That
Mm-hmm.
can't be up to anybody else. I can't allow some interference in that, right? It's like we were made to think, like with the family, like that's so dysfunctional sometimes, the
Mm-hmm.
relationships. Uh, and at the same time, like I mentioned in the last video, we also have to honor them where they are. And that was my hardest thing. You know, as a teacher type of person, you always want to present,
Mm-hmm.
another way, but other people see it as judgment.
Yeah.
And you have to be able to put yourself in those shoes. And it's like, oh, yeah, shut up,
Oh,
shut up. You're just making it worse.
keep going.
But yeah, no, I meant like shut up to that, like me saying something to
Yeah,
that
no, I know.
person because I'm
Yeah.
pushing buttons now, But then other times buttons need to be pushed because this is the critical time of healing.
Yeah.
All these old wounds, we have avoided it or smushed it down all our life, maybe changed locations without healing the old. Changing location sometimes is very empowering and very important because it's important to remove yourself from toxic situations so you could get that breather.
Yeah.
I need to get a breather.
Yeah.
Get that breather.
But this is the time.
Yes.
The
yeah,
world.
Yeah.
is-
Everything is important.
It is, and
Yeah.
it could be family, it could be your health, it could be what's going on in government, it could be, you name it. I mean, there's so many things that seem to me like it's all coalescing right now,
Yes.
and we can't run away from it.
No, we can't. And it is how we remove ourselves from the matrix, from the old programming.
Right.
How we signed up to look at this stuff. We signed up to come into duality so
Mhm.
we can recognize what's wrong, what doesn't feel good. So with more light coming in, as I always say, right?
Mhm.
So now we're all waking up a little more. We feel a little more. So those particular things are getting even more uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good on you, because it's time to
Yes.
work through that. It's time to walk through your own shadows or your own
Oh,
pain,
yeah.
your own fears, because those fears are unreal. They have been complete programming. Remember, we are living in opposite land. We have been tricked by everything we see that we trusted, right?
Yeah.
There's two things going on now, and we are awakening to the fact that, oh, that doesn't feel good. And we really are, as uncomfortable as the outside world is, it's a blessing. It's pushing us to go into our inside world to look for what is true for us. Okay, now I'll shut up. Before the time guy.
Yeah,
kicks in.
I'm keeping an eye on the time
I
here.
knew it. All right, what do you say, Bear?
Boy, there's not much else to say after that. I mean, you nailed it. You really did.
Yeah, but see how passionate I am about that today?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, we
Yeah.
kind of started that conversation, and it's like, yeah, people have to realize,
Yeah.
and so I guess just take that time for yourself, for that stillness, and meditate and honor yourself. Come back into here. What does my soul want? What does that 5D look like? What are those recurring dreams, even that I had when I was little? I may have given them up with the rat race and worrying about or nurturing everybody else but myself, so taking that time now, that would be your homework. What does that look like? What did I used to love when I was young? What did I use, or if I'm young now, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
What is that call? What is that? That thing that makes your energy lighten, that's the yes in you. That's the path. So, yeah. So dream big, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ask for the most benevolent outcome. That is one of my lines I use in all types of prayers or setting intentions, because I believe if we're operating on programming and we're always looking at the worst part scenario, or afraid of rejection, feeling abandoned, feeling this, feel all these old energy programs that keep you from recognizing your light, your gift, taking action in the direction of what you want, right? Oh, sorry.
I think no.
All right, please jump in.
My overall, and then we are going to end it. But my overall comment on this is there's a lot of triggers that I know you probably received from what Billy so beautifully said. Address those. In fact, you can share comments below the video if you want, but play this video again because you nailed it. You touched on a lot of things that I know I'm going to watch it again, obviously, but
Yeah, and
to
something
think a
we need
lot
to talk
about what
about.
you shared, and
Yeah, we need
I
to talk about
appreciate
it.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're welcome.
you're
Awesome.
definitely very positively wired today. So I'm glad we did the video, and thank you
Yes,
again.
sending you so much love.
Oh yeah,
You matter. You're just in the storm. Just
yeah,
allow yourself to go into the eye of the storm.
absolutely.
Take a breather and then let your light shine and go forth.
And
Yes,
smile. Smile.
It's good for the immune system.
Yes.
And it helps level you back up to your true state.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Smile. All right.
Love you guys.
All right.
Take
Talk to you
care.
soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.